Hi everybody, this is Brian David Marshall coming to you from Magic Weekend in Paris. We are deep into day 2. I'm here with Vincent Lemoine from Belgium. He is at the front of the pack right now. He's X2. We're 11-2, I think, at this point.
11-2.
So you really need, like, you're looking for one more win.
Yeah, I hope one more win out of these two matches. I hope it will go.
Certainly. And now you may have seen Vincent before. He was a World Team finalist in San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly.
And a finalist in Grand Prix Athens as well,
yeah.
Right? The deck you're playing in Standard is?
Boros.
Boros. But it's not quite. We got a couple of additions from Mirrodin Besieged in this deck. Talk a little bit about the Mirran Crusader.
The Mirran Crusader is really interesting in this format because first he has protection from black against vampire. He has protection for go for the throat, for like the Grave Titan if you want to pass. Second is protection from green, and that's actually the best because you can pass even through Titan, and against the Valakut deck you can actually make a lot of damage out of this one, especially with Sword. For example, that you can mill 20 cards in one turn, and often it could be that there's 2-3 Valakuts already milled, so they don't make it.
Right, you're talking about the sword, so you can get Sword of Body and Mind with Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah,
this is a big part of the deck for you.
That's the best part of the deck. Actually, we put a 4th because the enchantment, the equipment are really good, especially the sword. But we have one new addition from the Besiege, and the best is the Bonehoard.
All right, yeah, we got a Bonehoard, one Bonehoard to get in there.
Bonehoard is actually the best card out of the deck because each time I play it, I was really happy. It's like a big creature. In the mirror, you have something unbeatable, and against control, you have a really, really big creature to attack.
Right. And you can just put this down into play with the Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, it's really easy, so they cannot counter it. That's really a good advantage.
So it comes down sometimes as a 10-10 creature, right? Like just gigantic.
8-8, 9-9, something.
So I mean, a lot of the other stuff. I mean, the stuff we've seen in Boros decks past.
Yeah, there's all the 8 1-drop. They are all there. The guide and the Lynx.
The Steppe Lynx, 4 and 4.
Yeah, then the Stoneforge and the Oak at 2. And we just
we're seeing this in every deck, right? We're seeing this in control decks. Yeah, we're seeing it in aggro decks.
It's so much of card advantage that everybody like it. We play only 3 Geopede because it's one of the cards we cut a lot of time against a lot of matchups, so it's not that insane. 3
Geopedes, you had to do that to make room for one Koth the hammer.
Yeah, we like the card really much, but actually we want to spend one place in the sideboard, so we put one main because it's just awesome, this card.
And then you got a nice little removal package.
Yeah, the all removal package with the good addition is Arc Trail now, because that's really good. 2 Arc Trail and 2 in the sideboard because they are so good against all creature deck.
2 lightning bolts. And then I find it
all the lands.
Interesting about this deck, you have 14 fetch lands. I mean, just look at this, right? Like it's Terramorphic Expanse and 4 of each. That's 14 lands that fetch. What is it, 9 targets?
9, yeah.
6 planes.
We put more planes because of the Mirran Crusader. Sometimes it's hard to have the 2 white, so we put more. And we have 2 picks to finish the deck. It's especially really good with Mark of Mutiny on the Titan, so you just make 11 points of damage out of nowhere against them when they think that they win.
So let's just talk quickly about the sideboard.
The Koth that are good against mostly Valakut, but especially the control matchup. That's against Valakut and against Blightsteel Colossus. I have to play that one, and my opponent just.
You stole a Blightsteel Colossus with this?
Yes.
That's fantastic. This is a pretty self-explanatory card, Kor Firewalker.
Really good. And even against Valakut because they play like 8 Pyroclasm now, so it's really a good addition. 1 more Sword against Vampire and against some deck.
Another Journey to Nowhere.
Yeah,
you mentioned already 2 more Arc Trails. And then what are you bringing the Luminarch Ascensions for?
Against control, but if we don't think it's the best card. I think if I have to change something to the deck, it's that card.
Okay, so if someone was thinking about taking this deck to Friday Night Magic, you would say maybe not the Luminarch Ascension. Do you have any suggestions on how they could change it? I
don't know, but I think it's really not a really good card. Maybe one more Mark of Mutiny, one more Koth, something like that.
Okay.
They are a really good card.
All right, well, our round has started around you, so we got to hustle you back over to your table so you can play. So for Vincent, Lemoine, this is Brian David Marshall at Magic Weekend Paris.